Welcome, Mooncat viewers. This is the fire reading for the month of April in 2023. So welcome to your reading. If you are a fire sign, or if you are currently concerned with the passions of life, then this reading is for you. I'm going to start by selecting the theme card for today's reading. And that will be the first card that comes out. When I do these readings, I don't have a plan. They unfold intuitively, so the number of cards that would be selected or how they will be laid out, that comes out intuitively as we go along. Some people like to watch this selection process and some people don't. If you don't, feel free to skip ahead to the main reading using the timestamps below. The theme card for this reading is the Sire of Swords. What's interesting to me is that I just did an elemental reading for air, and they also had a king as their theme card of the day. And I find that to be very interesting that here we are again with a king as the theme card. Now yours is the Sire of Swords. When the Sire of Swords comes in, it is giving to the advice to lead with logic. This is a time to trust the head over the heart. As an individual, the King of Swords is a person who's very mature and eloquent. This is a very well-studied individual, an enlightened individual who gives wise counsel. A person who is able to see all sides of the issue and therefore make the best logical choice. Using rational thought to unclutter emotional entanglements. And the ethics of this individual are unimpeachable. So the standards are high and can be quite demanding. So just as the picture shows the clouds parting to reveal a blue sky, so this Sire of Swords uses logic and rational thought to clear away any confusion and find the clear truth. So this may represent a spirit guide that is helping you at this time, or it may represent an earthly presence that's helping you with this at this time. So it seems that there is a situation coming where it's going to require the application of logical thought to find the truth. Okay, we can get more details and clarity on that card as we go ahead and pull the others. And here again, if you would like to skip ahead to the main reading, you may. The timestamps are below. I'm going to hold off interpretation until I feel that we have all of the cards. Lost a few there. Wow. I think that's almost like every reading has had a chariot, which is interesting. All right, I want to make sure that the camera can see the full spread as much as possible here. I just tried to make some adjustments, but mainly so that you can see the story unfolding here. So there's some truth and clarity that is required in this situation. And we begin with death, which is to say that there is some situation or relationship or some part of your life that has reached its end. And it has reached its end because there is nothing more to learn here. There is nothing more you can do here. There is nothing more to be gained. Its time has come. And when there is death, there is also renewal or new life. And what we see here is the universe card is an awakening energy. So we see the open eye of the dragon, and I just want to point out how much it looks like dragon's breath glass. Because here is a piece of dragon's breath glass, and here is the eye of the dragon. You can see the similarities in that with the stone here. Dragon's breath glass is a healing stone, and it has to do with healing the lower energies or the lower chakra energy centers. So healing like the root chakras, healing the lower back as a physical representation, energetically, like particularly the root chakra. And then also it is known to help people with shyness to come out of their shyness. So there may be something to that in this. So the universe follows death, which is to say, with the ending of this cycle that needs to end, with this transition that needs to come, the whole world opens up. And when we get this card of the universe, there is a beautiful portent in that. Because, you'll have to excuse me, I'm slowing down because my throat is really scratchy and I'm trying not to cough. And I have been breathing a little too much incense. I just need a sip of water. Okay, as I was saying, there's a beautiful portent in this card. That perfect alignment and communion with spirit, alignment and communion with the divinity, bringing divinity into your body, into your embodiment, being in beautiful alignment with your soul and your purpose. And so it is a very rewarding card, and it is bringing a lot of positive energy to you. So in this transition from something shady that just needs to be done with, when we know what you're heading towards this perfect alignment, this openness, this open communion with divinity. And actually the energy is coming in very swiftly because we have here the Chariot card. The energy is coming in very swiftly to carry you forward into your balance. Noting too that the Chariot also represents victory over enemies. And so whatever the situation, the dark shadowy situation may be, you're emerging from it victorious and finding a better balance, a better footing. You'll notice in a Chariot, one does not sit but stands. And so there is a strong foundation represented there, or a solid footing represented there. Okay, so the energy is going to come in very quickly to carry you forward, and yet there's something getting in the way. And what's getting in the way is this confusion. It's almost like there's so many opportunities you don't know which way to go, or you don't know how to choose which one is in alignment when you're looking at the possibilities that what direction does your life need to go. And so with this confusion of options, it's halting you from having a forward motion, from having a forward movement. And because you're feeling halted and confused, that's leaving you in this Four of Cups state. Now, the Four of Cups card, it represents ennui, a deep dissatisfaction with life, feeling bored, feeling unmotivated, without energy, feeling uninterested in life, and feeling uninspired, and as if you have no purpose. And this is the inability to be so stuck in that mindset that you're unable to see the gifts that are around you. And there are these gifts around in your situation that you're not able to see. And part of what is affecting your ability to awaken is the trickster energy that's in your surroundings. So there's this Seven of Swords. Now, this could be an internal influence where the ego is keeping you small and then taking away this great prize, this great opportunity for you. It could also be an external influence of someone who is causing you to do the same thing, to make yourself diminished, to make yourself small, so that you lose the prize that you have. And they're trying to sneak in and take this away from you while you're not looking. And so with clarity, you can uncover where this trickster energy is coming from. So if it is a person around you, it would be someone who unmotivates you, someone who takes away your enthusiasm and your excitement and your self-confidence and your self-belief. If you find yourself energetically drained in a person's presence, then it may be a person to examine. What kinds of things are they saying to you? Sometimes you don't realize how another person's words are affecting you until you stop and examine them. And then you first realize that you're so tired when you're around them all the time. Why does being around this person or these individuals make me tired? And then you might realize that they're draining your energy by making you feel less than, by making you feel lower, by making you feel small. And so in realizing this, bringing this to the light, having the clarity that you need, then you walk away. You walk away from this situation, this job, this person, this partnership. There has been a lot of investment here. Each cup represents a powerful emotional commitment, or a powerful emotional investment. So you've given time, you've given all your thoughts, you've given your energy, you've given your personal talents and gifts to something that isn't going to pay back. And so it is time to walk away. And this is where that death occurs. This is where that death card happens. It's in the final decision to put an end to that and to walk away from it. And as you do, what happens then is all that drained energy from the Four of Cards returns, and you regain your inspiration and your zest for life. And I see this in two ways here in the card, because that wand is a divining tool, that a conduit, let's say, that brings the energy from divine to the earth, that brings divine inspiration down to the earth. And so it channels this. You are becoming a channel with spirit. And that's the Knight of Wands represents a messenger. Well, you are becoming this messenger. You are in this communion, receiving this energy, receiving this light from the divine. And then at the same time, what's igniting here is represented by this little salamander on the rock, is all that is at that root chakra, the passion for life. The energy and the passion for life returns your own connection to your internal instincts. And so what's reignited as you walk away from that which is not serving you is to both your external and internal inspiration. Then, with your passion reignited, with your energy for life returned, now you are ready to take the new journey. You are ready to begin anew again on another path, another direction. And that white rose symbolizes that harmony with the divine, that harmony with spirit. So that brings us back to that universe card again, where the world opens up. It's new, it's fresh again, it's exciting again, it's interesting again, and you're walking a better path, one that is in better alignment. And because you are on this new journey, that is much more fulfilling, that is much more rewarding, and then you enter into a great period of healing multiple soul traumas, healing multiple wounds. And because of the healing, you'll be shining so bright, you become the star. So though this transition may feel like a difficult one to take on, taking that on, making the final choice, the choice in your energy body, in your psyche, with your full emotions behind it, to move on and walk away, is the best way to open up your new path and to find your way to being in alignment with spirit. We're going to look and see if we can get some advice from the dragons now with the Dragon Path Oracle. We have singled. All right, so I just heard the number 2. We're going to have 2 cards. And that's the other one. The Avebury Matriarch. Okay. So let's find out more. Let's find out more about these dragons. The advice from this dragon is helpful when you're in that 4 of Cups state of ennui, feeling kind of bored and dissatisfied with life. And the advice is Do that which lifts your heart to bring forth your deep inner smile from within. It's to help you get back in touch with your feelings of gratitude for what you do have that's good and that's working for you. And it's very difficult to do that, to sense that emotion of gratitude or the energy of gratitude, if you have emotional blocks. And emotional blocks can date far, far back. There can be old emotional blocks that you don't even have conscious awareness of. So some examples of emotional blocks would be self-doubt or fear or jealousy. And Single's advice is to review your life up till now and find the things all along the way that you could be grateful for, so you can rejoice in who you are today. So even if you had the bleakest of childhoods, was there something in there that you're grateful you had? Was there something, some saving grace, some friend or some person who you are so grateful was there? So as you're looking back, and instead of focusing on the negative experience, turn your focus instead towards what things you could be grateful for, even if it seems small in comparison. It's important to acknowledge fear or envy or guilt or anger. Lack of acknowledgement creates the shadow mind. So you want to accept your niggling doubts, admit that they're there. They are part of you. But they are also part of your past, and they're no longer relevant to your current life. So allow those feelings to sort of have space to exist, but don't give them weight. Don't give them too much attention. Instead, seek for the positive that you have in your existence here on earth. You will uncover things that you can rejoice about, that you can be grateful for. These things will help to raise your vibration and bring you into clarity and healing energy. Avebury Matriarch brings forward a promise from the divine. I will guide you to discover the best way you can heal. So this dragon is bringing you to the star. So sometimes the burdens we carry go far, far back in our lineage. This dragon comes forward with the strength and the power to delve deep into your past and bring healing even to past lives. So this is usually hurt or pain that's occurred along the matriarchal line. She tells you that the time has come to release the chains that bind the continued pain from your ancestors, which has been passed down from generation to generation. You do not need to own this, as it is not and never was your pain to bear. There is safety as sometimes we are so fearful of going back to the pain, so fearful of revisiting the fury of injustice, of revisiting the pain of that moment. But this dragon is reassuring you that it is safe to do this exploration so that you can release the hurts. And she tells you, release them to her. She's going to show you the best way to heal the past and move forward in your life, which is what this reading is all about. There's an important message from this dragon, which is about grounding. So you want to get into an old natural temple or a stone circle or some ancient sacred site and connect to the energy of the land there. This concludes the reading for the fire element. And just as a quick review, know that though the transition you're going through may be difficult, you have a powerful divine support to get you through this transition so that you can move on to a better phase of life. You're going to feel a tremendous return of inspiration and excitement and the joy of living again. And you are going to feel the newness of life, like the world looks new again, and you're going to be regenerated and healed and freed from old wounds that have been affecting you for a long time, even if these wounds are coming from past lives or ancestral lineage. I hope that you have enjoyed your reading, and if you have, please hit that like button at the bottom of the screen. If you have enjoyed watching this video, then you might want to check out the channel. I do elemental readings once a month, and so you may want to check on past readings and see if those also resonate or help along your path. If you enjoy the videos you see there, then you may want to consider subscribing to my channel, and then you will have notifications whenever a new video is posted. For now, I just want to say thank you for stopping by. I'm glad that you have stayed to watch this video, and I hope to catch you in another reading.